This is the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. It's my passion to help others be great, to help them with the tools and strategies they need to make a difference in their life. Values of my show is to spotlight entrepreneurs, to give the entrepreneurs an opportunity to share their business. Authors, business consultants, makeup artists, musicians, pastors, teachers. My father passed away because I was 3 years old. He was a business proprietor. He was an entrepreneur himself. To be able to spotlight an entrepreneur with their journey and helping others to inspire, encourage, empower, and uplift them. Make sure you follow yours truly on YouTube and Facebook. Night. Hello, and thank you so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. I am your host, Jafora Fox. So say hello, and let me know that you are here. You're definitely in for a treat tonight. Have an amazing woman who is doing some amazing things, you all, and so definitely looking forward to hearing from her on tonight. So God bless you, and say hello and let us know that you are here with us on tonight. Hi, Brenda. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining and being a part. Hi, Michelle. Thank you. If you please take the time to like, share, and tag others in this Facebook Live. And hello to my YouTube audience as well. Thank you so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. I am here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. That is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So mark your calendars for the Jafora Fox Show here on Facebook and YouTube. I am the CEO of Jafora Fox Inc., and I have services such as a business strategist, a transformational coach, motivational speaker. I teach an online course that is financial literacy education, as well as how to start your own business. So stay tuned. Coming up soon, I'll have some financial literacy information, master classes, and things that I will have to present to you. We definitely know that we need to have good money management skills and be good stewards over what God has provided to us. And you can go to my website, that is www.jafораfox.com. And if you would schedule a free consultation, when you go to my website, you want to ensure that you click on services. You'll see that free consultation. You click on that link and it will take you to an online calendar. And then there you want to make sure that you complete that and sign up for your free consultation. It is free. It's free. And so you want to go through those prompts and complete that schedule online. So make sure you go to that part, book a consultation. So that's where you want to go under services. And then calling all entrepreneurs. If you would like to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show, you go to my website, click on the link, be a guest, complete that registration form, and upload your picture, and I will be in contact with you to be a guest on the Jafora Fox Show. I'm always so excited and so honored to have you as a guest. And if you would, while we're here, we'll go to that mailing list. You see that mailing list there at the bottom. If you would take the time to fill out that information with your email address and all of that for the mailing list so that you can, I would love to stay in contact with you, and you'll receive all of the updates. You would never miss out on anything. And then if you have a question, you're wanting to put Q before your question so that it can be answered by myself or the guest for tonight. And then put shared in the comments. You know, I always say sharing is caring, and I thank you all in advance so much for sharing, because sharing is caring, right? We want to share, share, share. We don't want to keep all of this amazing, valuable information to ourselves, right? So thank you in advance for sharing. You definitely will be in the drawing to win a prize on tonight at the end of the show. So share, share, and share. And so at this time, I'm going to bring the guest on for tonight. Going to bring the guest on for tonight. So definitely, hi Rashonda Scott. God bless you. Thank you so much for being a part.
Hello.
Hi. So just a moment, you all. We will definitely be talking to our guest on
I
tonight.
can't hear again. It sounds like you are like talking in slow motion. So hopefully everyone can hear me.
Yes, we can definitely hear you, Rashonda. So you're fine. We can hear you. Um,
I have
Yes,
no
yes.
idea.
So thank you all so much again for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Hi, Evelyn. God bless you, Evelyn. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Gail. Good evening to you as well. Thank you all so much for tuning in and sharing. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, Michelle, for sharing, because at the end of the show, we'll definitely have a drawing for tonight. So stay tuned for an amazing items that you'll be able to purchase. Not purchase, I'll be giving away, but you can also purchase too from her website on tonight. So you'll definitely be able to purchase from the website. So without further ado, Rashonda, we're going to go ahead and get started. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Hi. So as she said, my name is Rashonda. I'm a mother of four. I'm currently in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I kind of just have been living my life. Wherever God leads me, I move, and I move with my purpose. So that's how I ended up in Minneapolis. I was born in Wichita, Kansas. I've lived in Chicago, and now I'm here.
Awesome, awesome. So, you know, that amazing business that you have. Tell us a bit about your business that you have. The pieces of Candcakes, and I hope that I didn't mispronounce it again. So, just tell us a bit about the business and what made you come up with that name. It seems like I think Rashonda's having some technical difficulties, you all. So just bear with us, bear with us. You know, sometimes the um, technology has its own way of doing things. So say hello, and let us know that you are here joining us on tonight. Let us know you're here. Let us know you're here, and definitely do. You know what? Let's go back to my website, and if you would shop, because I do have my online store. Isn't that exciting? Where you can go and shop for some items that I have on the online store. So we're gonna go to the shop. So you can click to see that it says shop there, and then you click on that, and then that will allow you to be able to shop, see all those amazing items. So I'm asking that if you would please go and support, shop, be my walking billboard. I also have some more product and apparel to be added really soon. So stay tuned, stay tuned. And if you have not had the opportunity to shop, go and shop. And I thank you in advance. If you have purchased something, go and purchase some other things, right? So thank you for shopping on my online store. So now I think Rashonda is back now. I think everything should be fine. Hopefully. Yes. Hi,
Yes, I
Rashonda.
can hear you now.
Okay, awesome. You know, it happens. Technology has a mind of its own. So tell us a bit about your business that you have, and how did you come up with that name?
So the reason why I started my business is I was working in nursing and my back gave out. So then I was like, well, I can't be a nurse anymore. I gotta figure out something else. And I wrote a list of 100 things, and jewelry made the list. It was at the top of the list. And so I kind of threw the list down and, kind of forgot about it. And I'm really big on reading ancient history. And I ran into the story about the Kandake warriors. And these women were super powerful. They were part of the Kush Empire. They actually made decisions. They went to war. They beat the Romans. And I just thought that was a very powerful piece in history. And so I decided to pay homage with my business.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. And I've seen your pieces that you have. They're absolutely beautiful, beautiful. And do you actually design some of the pieces yourself? What are some of the things that you actually design from your jewelry?
So I have these earrings. They're actually online. And I have this ring and this bracelet. So some stuff I do outsource, but I do make all of my custom waist beads by hand. So that's one of our best sellers at this moment, but I do make custom waist beads for weight loss, body atonement, or if you just want to increase your feminine energy and just get back in tune with yourself. A lot of the ladies that we do have that support our business, they are brand new moms. And so they're looking to just feel good about their body again. So.
Oh, that's awesome, awesome, awesome. And, being an entrepreneur can be, extremely challenging at times. Talk about, tell us some challenges that you've had, as an entrepreneur that you've, overcome or possibly even still dealing with as an entrepreneur.
So I will say, when I first started my business, I didn't even know any business owners. I didn't know not one business owner. Most of my friends were into nursing or they were still in school at the time. And I kind of just okay, I got these 5 pieces that I've made and I'm just going to duplicate these 5 pieces. And once I started to learn more about business and more about who is my target audience, who actually is interested in wearing these, it got a little bit easier, but it's still every day, every time you put something in the market, you always have to go through that same process of okay, well, who's going to like this? Is this product good or is this product not? Should I tweak it a little bit? It's just constantly just tweaking. A lot of things that I learned was there's no such thing as perfect in business. So you just learn as you go, honestly.
That's definitely awesome. I can totally agree with that and how you talk about first your target audience and knowing, who that is. And then definitely, tweaking, strategizing, which that's what I love to help my clients do is strategize. Sometimes we get so stuck in thinking that if this something is not working, that either we failed or we, can't change it. But it's okay to make changes. It's okay to tweak and do things different throughout your business. So I definitely can agree. And that word perfect, throw it out the window. It is just not in the place of that.
Yeah.
No one is perfect. So when you're definitely trying to, because you want to provide something great always, but it does not always. It's not going to always be perfect. And that definitely is okay. And so talk about how you empower women through your jewelry.
So I empower women through my jewelry just based on the strength of, I just notice every time that I see women that wear my jewelry, they have saved my jewelry for a special occasion that they need to feel empowered. They need to feel 100% themselves. They need to feel confident. Most of my target audience and the people that shop with me, that's when they wear it. I've seen women that have shopped with me and they have saved that jewelry for 3 months and they waited until they had a red carpet to go to and then they wear it. So I just thought that was really impactful. So I started to do more things to empower women. That's when I added the waist beads on, because waist beads do empower you. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel beautiful. And it makes you feel like you're working towards something. So I added that on there. And then also we do a lot of free things in the summer months. We've done 2 photo shoots. We did one in Chicago and then we did one in Minneapolis. We're getting ready for our next one this summer, which I'm pretty excited about.
That's awesome. Tell us a bit more when you say about the women empowerment shoots. What does that actually look like in the one that you have coming up in the summer?
So the one that we did last year was super impactful. We ended up putting all the ladies in a commercial ad. for the collection that we just did, which is the Sandcastle collection. And it was amazing. So most of the ladies, when they got there, they were all like, "Oh my gosh, what about this little blemish? Or what about this fufa? Or like, what about this? What about that?" And as they were getting into character for whatever they needed to do for that scene, I was in the background empowering them, and it was just amazing to watch them come in like scared, not feeling really comfortable, and walking out feeling super powerful, like they could take on the world.
Oh, that's good. I definitely love a good photo shoot. So I'm all in for that, and modeling. And definitely you do feel good about yourself. Definitely having to, to have that confidence that you need in doing it. And the more you do it, the more you are comfortable
Exactly.
and confident in doing that. And truly jewelry and all of those things that you can do to help make you feel good about yourself, look good, feel better. I love that idea of having that women empowerment shoot. Where will that actual shoot be this summer? Where will you be hosting that one at?
So last year we did it in Minneapolis. We did 5 locations. It was all day. It was like a 9-hour shoot with 5 ladies, which if you look on my website, you'll see those different ladies on my website. And on our Facebook page too, you'll see them on our Facebook page. But this year we're going to do it again in Minneapolis. It's probably going to be longer and the concept's going to be a little bit different, but it's all going to be surrounding empowering women. Our slogan is add value to the room. So just stay tuned.
Definitely looking forward to receiving that information about the your next women empowerment shoot that you'll be having. So, with that, and you talk about empowerment, talk to us about the self-care and its benefits, because we all want, got to have that self-care.
Yeah. So I recently just added like a self-care portion to my business, because I feel like the stigma of self-care of oh, I need to take a bubble bath or I need to take a face mask is really a cliche. I feel like self-care is more deeper than that. It's, why do I need to take a bubble bath? Why do I need a face mask? Why do I need to have a stiff drink? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's tackle some of those issues. So once you start tackling those root issues, your skin will grow better. You won't need to take 10 extra bubble baths, or you won't need to, I've had a long day, I need to take a couple of shots. You won't have that feeling because you'll have that self-awareness. And I feel like that's the most important part of self-care is self-awareness.
Awesome. Yes, you definitely need to be self-aware, taking that time to look after and being there for yourself. And I know sometimes, just growing up for myself, it was considered as being selfish if you looked out for yourself first. And so I love the way we have evolved with putting self-care first in our lives, because, you really can't be as effective when you try to take care of others first before you trying to take care of yourself. You can't be your best. So I definitely love taking the time and the benefits of, the self-care. So at this time, I'm going to just see who has joined us. And again, thank you all so much for joining and being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. Let's talk business. How exciting is that? So say hello, and let us know that you're here. Hi, Prophetess Sharice. Thank you so much for joining and being a part. Hi, Stephanie. Thank you again. Thank you for sharing, Stephanie, and thank you for your support. It's greatly appreciated. So hello to you, Stephanie. So if you have not had the time, if you would please share, tag others in this particular Facebook Live, as well if you're watching from YouTube. And so if you have not yet had the opportunity to share, you can share also from YouTube. So now I'm going to take the time to go back to my website so I can show you some other amazing things, you all, that I have on my website. So let's see here what I have to show you all on tonight. As we've talked about shop, but never will move away from you shopping. So Shop, shop, shop. I have sweatsuits, t-shirts, all different types of designs for, you can be my walking billboard and choose the Jafora Fox Inc. or the Jafora Fox Show. So take the time to support and shop, shop, shop. And then subscribe. So right there on the website, once you do go, you can go to YouTube and then you click that red subscribe button, which will allow you to subscribe to the Jafora Fox Show. And then you complete their information. So please, if you have not taken the opportunity, if you would please go to YouTube and subscribe. You just want to put in Jafora Fox Show. But if you go from my website, it'll just going to take you directly to that. But from here, if you went to YouTube, you put in Jafora Fox Show. And then it will actually pop up. You click that red subscribe button. You can also get notifications. So once you subscribe, take the time to click that bell so that you can be notified of the Jafora Fox Show. And then you can, as I talked about, the mailing list, don't forget to sign up for that as well. And then there's an amazing feature that I have now, which is the text us. You can actually text the Jafora Fox me. You can text on my website. So I know we all have our phones and we're all texting. And so you'll be able to text. And if you would like to get in contact with me or text, that's the number to text, or you can go to my website and click on that yellow button. That's the number you can call. And then my email address is info@jaforafox.com. And again, if you joined us late, put shared in the comments. And thank you so much for sharing. Share, tag, send those hearts. Let us know that you're here joining us on tonight. So how amazing is all of that? So thank you all so much. Thank you, Cherise Prophetess, for sharing. And thank you all so much for your support. So share, tag others, let them know that the Jafora Fox Show is on. And so I'm going to bring the guests back on so we can go and ask some more questions. She has some other amazing things that she wants to share with us. So Rashonda, talk about the power of positive thinking.
Okay, so the power of positive thinking, it's a make or break thing. I don't know if it's because I'm a self-care influencer, so I try to study more ways to think positively. But if you don't think positively, you have already determined that it's going to be a negative outcome. So for instance, you're not driving the car that you want to drive. Like, oh, I really hate my car. Or, you're thinking very negative. You're not going to get anything better, because your betterment is in gratitude. Your betterment is in the positive thinking. So if you don't have it, you won't have more.
Definitely have to think positive, and you want to surround yourself also around other people who are speaking positive things, so that iron sharpens iron. You want to make sure that what you're trying to become, you're attracting that too as well. And so just being around anyone who's positive is always, I think, something great. And so with positive thinking, you talk about how journaling is a superpower. So talk about that, the journaling, and how and what that does for you when you take the time to journal.
Yeah, so I journal a lot. I have several journals. I guess I'm a journal expert at this point. But one thing that I did take away from, everyone isn't religious, but in the Bible, it's written down. So words are powerful, especially when you write them down. When you speak them out your mouth, it's powerful. So if you write it down, you can write down a plan. If you can write down, I feel bad about today or whatever happened, you can also write down the good things that you want to happen. You can write down things to manifest, and you can see those things pass. I've looked at my journals from like 3 years ago, and I'm like, wow, I'm doing everything that I said I was going to do 3 years ago. So if you have not tapped into journaling, start. And don't think about it as in, oh, well, let me make this organized. Like, no, write it out. Just get it out. Don't worry about no punctuation. Don't worry about how it sounds. Nobody's going to read this but you. So get it out, get it on paper, and manifest it.
Love, love, love that. Definitely, the Bible talks about write the vision and make it plain. And so, as you're saying, journaling, writing it down so that you can see it and how amazing it is that you've written something down 3 years ago, and you go back and see that you've accomplished the things that you have written down on your journal. And one of the artist members tonight, Cherie Stevens, she has a new journal that she's has as well. So you can follow her. It's Cherie Stevens. She has a journal because I believe journaling is, I write down a lot of stuff too, but it's on my notes in my phone or on a tablet that I have beside me. And so also, Rashonda, talk about the importance of, surrounding yourself around positive people. You talk about positive thinking, journaling being a superpower. Talk about that, being around positive people, the importance of that.
So I don't know if everyone had the same grandmother I had, but she always said, birds of a feather flock together. And when I was younger, I didn't think too much into it. But now that I'm a lot older, it's very important to surround yourself with positive thinking people, because you want to be, if you're in a room with people that are thinking positive and you're not quite there yet, you're going to be thinking positive because everybody else in the room is thinking positive. You're going to their energy is going to start wearing off on you, and you're going to start doing the same thing. And vice versa. If you're a positive person and you're in a room full of negative people, at some point you're going to be starting to be negative too. You're going to start negative talking to yourself. Your self-care is going to be lacking. You might not do journaling as much anymore. You might not be in gratitude. So it's very important to be around people that are positive thinkers. And if you are in a space where you're not thinking so positively, you need to go back by yourself and you need to reflect, like, how did I get here? Let's unravel this ball of yarn and figure out what is the root cause of why I'm here. And let's get back to positive thinking, because there's always something to be grateful for. You woke up today, you have air in your lungs, your limbs work. Somebody in this world didn't have limbs at work today. Some people did not wake up today. So there's always something to be grateful for. So just surround yourself with people that are living in their gratitude every day.
Yeah, that is definitely important that we live in gratitude, that we are thankful and we're grateful for another opportunity. Because as you said, there are people who we have the activities of our limbs, someone may not have that. And so we do have to stay in that place of being grateful, and thankful. And, during this time, Rashonda, with the pandemic and COVID and all of the stuff that has gone on the last
definitely
years, has been extremely, for some and more for others, about their emotions. And during the times of, uncertainty, like now with inflation and gas and groceries and things, and just people feeling really stressful. So what are some of the things that you do or that you can suggest in managing your emotions during times of uncertainty and stress?
So at this time, I have to just bring myself back to my faith. When I didn't know, I would just pray, God he'll see it through. He'll make a way. But if you're not a religious person, or even if you are a religious person, I highly encourage therapy, especially during the pandemic. We have a lot of outside factors that we didn't have before. In my household, everyone is in therapy. All 4 of my children are in therapy. I'm in therapy every week. Working it out. I know, my kids, especially when the pandemic first started, it was very different for them. They're used to going to school to see their friends. Their friends are the highlight of their day. And so that was gone. And so I had them in therapy. I also had them in a lot of group therapy, and they have play therapy for your children. Highly encourage that. And a lot of employers, if you're still working, they have, different employee benefits just for therapy for the pandemic. So I would definitely tap into some of those things, but definitely get you some therapy. Affirmations definitely have saved me, been my saving grace. And so definitely tap into those.
Yes, definitely. I agree with therapy. It is a good thing. I know some people may feel the need to shy away from it, but if it's something that you need, I definitely agree with you to strongly encourage, therapy, to be able to talk to someone to help you be able to work through things. And, that's great for you and your children, because it's a lot that does go on that you really need to have that, someone who's skilled and licensed in that area to be able to help guide you, in the right place. I know coaching, too, as well, is good. So if you don't want to go to therapy, I do coaching, transformational coaching. That's helpful too in helping one to be able to, move forward if you're feeling stuck in what it is that, you're trying to do. So I definitely agree with you about during the time. It definitely helps you to be able to, be able to manage things. Like Michelle's therapy helps. Mental health is a part of self-care. It really is. I think it's really, really key. It has been, shied away and kind of tabooed in our African-American community.
Right.
And so it is definitely something that I'm excited about seeing more and more and more and more, because mental health is serious, and you really need to be able to have that space to be able to talk to someone, to be able to help you with some of the challenges and things that you go through. So always encouraging therapy. Being a counselor too as well, I have a degree in counseling. I just always have been an advocate for what that looks like. So I agree with you. As Cherie said, good information. And so now let's kind of switch it a bit. And I know you have some amazing products that you wanted to show us on tonight. So if you wanted to show some of the products that you have and tell us a bit about your products.
Yeah, so I actually wore the products because I just feel like, we're in the age of being visual. So I wore the products so you could actually see them. So I'm going to kind of close. But we have a lot of the eye protective jewelry on our website. We have earrings. We also, just to pay homage to the culture of Africa, we have a lot of different things. So one would be this ring here. Can you see it? There we go. So we have these rings here. They come in silver and gold. They are our Ankh rings. So if you're not familiar with what the Ankh is, it is, it is the ancient form of what the cross symbolizes. So it symbolizes eternal life. So I have several of those. I also sell custom waist beads, which you can order now on our website. I just launched it, so pretty excited, but you can order custom tie-on waist beads on our website as well. We have a lot of different things on there. We also have our Sandcastle collection that has been doing really well. My daughter actually helped me come up with that collection. We wanted to pay homage to all the fortresses in Africa. So all of the jewelry on that line are named after the fortresses in Africa. So yeah, chime in.
Yes. What about your the waist beads? Like, those is something that you actually make, your waist beads. Do you have some of the waist beads to show that you've made? Any samples? I know you have some on your website too. Can you hear me okay? Or is it?
Yeah, I'm having a little trouble hearing you. So
the waist beads?
I do. Where'd they go?
Here, Stephanie was saying there is such a negative connotation relating to seeking help. So one will say, I'm fine. That is so true. That is probably the easiest thing to just revert to say, I'm fine. And knowing that if you're not okay, that, it's okay sometimes not to be okay. So I definitely can agree with that, Stephanie, of just that being the go-to saying, I'm fine, when you really are not fine or don't feel like you're fine.
Sorry about that. My daughter ran off with them.
Okay, if they want to go to your website, they'll be able to go to the website, you'll be able to see some of the amazing things that Rashonda has on her website. So we're going to show you her website information here. So you see that they're on the screen. And this also, now tell us how they can get in contact with you. I know it's showing on the screen, but go ahead and talk to them about that.
Yes, so you can find us on all social media platforms with Pieces of Kandakes. It's KANDAKES. So you can do Facebook, Instagram. We're just tapping into TikTok as well. And then you can also send a message through our website, and it'll lead directly to me. So you'll get to talk to me through there. And then we also have our email address up there as well, which is piecesofkandakes@gmail.com.
Awesome. So you all, there's the information. So if you're wanting to connect with Rashonda, you can go take a look on her website at some of the amazing pieces that she does have, because we have to get in a place of supporting each other. So I want to support. So you can go to her website. If you have any questions or anything, you can reach her at her email address. And so we're going to now take the time. This is the last call for shared. If you have not shared, share, put shared in the comments so that your name can go in the drawing and you'll be able to win something amazing from the website as a winner for sharing on tonight. So Rashonda, thank you so much for being a guest. So honored to have you here on tonight on the Jafora Fox Show. Just all of the amazing things that you're doing and just stepping out and doing something that you love. And I think that's such an inspiration to so many who were thinking about doing things and you had to pivot and transition at a time, when you had something to happen and you just made the best of it. And now you're definitely doing some amazing things with it. So I definitely applaud you for what you are doing. And so we're going to now take the time to do the Wheel of Names. So let's see who our winners are for tonight.
This is so cool.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations, Michelle. Thank you so much for sharing on tonight. I'll be in contact with you so that you'll be able to receive your prize from Rashonda's beautiful jewelry. So let's see who our next winner is on tonight. Congratulations, Evelyn. Congratulations. I'll be in contact with you too, Evelyn, and getting your prize out to you. And so thank you all so much on tonight for joining, being a part of the Jafora Fox Show. You all for sharing. As I always say, sharing is caring. So tag others in the Facebook Live too, so that they can be a part of the Jafora Fox Show. So an amazing night. Always Thursdays is just an amazing night for me. I just love taking the time and have the opportunity to spotlight entrepreneurs. And so tonight has been great. So are there any final thoughts that you would like to share with the audience, Rashonda?
Yes, I do have a final thought that I'd like to share with the audience. I just wanted to tell you guys that you are enough. I feel like no one ever says that enough times. So I just want you to remember that you're enough. You're strong enough. You're Black enough. You're tall enough. You're fit enough. You are enough. So I just want to leave with that. And I guess I'll see you guys another time.
Yeah, I definitely agree. You are enough. So know that you are enough. And so I just wanted to as well share that on next Thursday, just make sure you mark your calendar. Next Thursday, every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So on next Thursday, the guest will be Kirby Telsey. He has a restaurant in Atlanta. And so tune in. It's going to be an amazing show with some amazing, powerful information. You'll be able to as well purchase the book that he has. You'll be able to win the book that he has also. And so stay tuned you all for next Thursday night. So again, Rashonda, thank you so much. Just so honored and excited to have you as a guest on tonight. And thank you to each and every one of you, my audience, who takes the time out every Thursday to tune in to the Jafora Fox Show. It is greatly appreciated. And so you all have an amazing night. God bless. Good night.
Good night.
Jafora Fox, let's talk business. And let's turn it up a notch. It's your time to shine with Jafora Fox. It's all coming together. Just keep your eyes on God.